in the bustling city of Phnom Penh, the hum of sewing machines filled the air at the garment factory where Sri worked. She was proud of her job, stitching clothes for some of the world's biggest brands. But lately, a shadow had fallen over her workplace. The government had launched an investigation into Central, the independent union that had always stood up for workers like her. The union's leader, Kun Tharo, was facing criminal charges, and fear was spreading among the workers. One evening, as Sri walked home, she saw a group of people gathered around a television in a small shop. The news anchor was talking about a statement from the American Apparel and Footwear Association. Brands like Adidas and Puma were urging the Cambodian government to drop the investigation and protect the rights of workers. Sri felt a glimmer of hope. Maybe things would change. Meanwhile, across the ocean in Washington, D.C., another story was unfolding. The U.S. Department of the Treasury had just announced sanctions against Lai Yong Phat, a powerful tycoon in Cambodia. His businesses were accused of human trafficking and forced labor. The sanctions were a clear message. Those who exploited others would be held accountable. Back in Phnom Penh, Sri couldn't help but feel a connection between these events. The international attention on Cambodia's labor practices was growing, and it seemed like the world was finally listening. She hoped that the pressure from global brands and the actions of the US government would lead to real change. As she sat down to dinner with her family, Sri shared the news. Her father, a former union leader himself, nodded thoughtfully. "Change takes time," he said. "But every stitch we make, every voice we raise, brings us closer to a better future." Sri smiled, feeling a renewed sense of purpose. She knew the road ahead would be challenging, but she was ready to keep fighting for her rights and the rights of her fellow workers. After all, a stitch in time saves 9.